Throwing now is Rodgers. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Packers nothing.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Well, now they'll try the end around. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Looking deep for Jennings. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
The scoreboard tells the story for them a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Lets this one rip toward Graham. He's got it at the 15. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Working from the gun, Rodgers to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
On second down now, it's Jones, and he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here, 3rd and goal. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Letting one go deep for the end zone.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield. downfield that fell incomplete.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Third down.
Eluding the pressure right. It's caught. Jones. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Here's Rodgers. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Rodgers.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no...
Come up with something here on 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeout. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Flush. Now look out. Rodgers lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20. 10. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right?
Yeah, do I ever?
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Packers 6.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that
and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey.